Hello, everyone, and welcome back to baseball right here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus My name is Sean. You can catch a brand new game of baseball every single day right here on youtube.com/Shaunosaurus at 7 p.m. today. We're playing for a pack of NFL Pro Set 1990 cards, and we are continuing our series against the Toronto Blue Jays. We already lead 1-0. Fold up my taste test thing for tomorrow that I've already recorded earlier. Anyway, let's see. Yeah, Ross Stripling, he is on the mound for the Toronto Blue Jays, 7-5 with a 3.47 ERA. Justice Sheffield on the mound for the Mariners, 6-7 with a 4.25 ERA. 50-39 are the Toronto Blue Jays. 53-36 are the Seattle Mariners. Game number 90 happening today. We have two more to finish out the weekend against Toronto tomorrow and Sunday. A day off on Monday before a 6-game set, or a 6-game road trip, I should say, 2 against Washington, interestingly enough, and then 4 against the Texas Rangers. We're going to see a lot of Texas teams. We're going to see 4 against the Rangers, 3 against Houston, 3 against the Rangers, 4 against Houston. So we'll have a lot of those teams. That'll be the last time we actually see Houston. Will be July 31st for the rest of the season. As for right now, though, we are facing the Blue Jays. We're 8-2 in our last 10, which is enough to keep us 4 games ahead of the Astros, who are 7-3 in their last 10. The Angels have fallen off a cliff. This was actually a really tight division not too long ago. And now it's starting to spread out a little bit. Taking a quick peek at the standings, we're going to take a look at the American League East, which is very clustered. Blue Jays and Yankees tied for first. Orioles a game and a half back. Taking a look at the wild card, that puts the Blue Jays and Yankees in that spot with the Astros kind of all in that wild card race. Obviously, one team would win the AL East. The other team would be in the wild card with the Astros, who are a half game ahead of the Orioles. The Central, I think, is pretty competitive as well, with 4 teams within 4 games of each other. So a lot of American League stuff could be getting pretty interesting as this as the real race to the playoffs starts, as we have 72 games after this. So, yeah. As far as the day off, by the way, the Home Run Derby day, that might actually be the Futures game. I was taking a peek at viewing today's games and maybe trying to find a different game to put up or something. I don't know, but it might be the Futures game from that day, or unless I could do some with the Home Run Derby. And then the 20th and the 21st might be games from the 22nd that start earlier than our 10:10 start. So you could see like a 11 a.m. We could see a Minnesota Detroit, and then like Washington, Arizona, Colorado, Milwaukee, or something like that, with the little bottom ticker turned off. That way there's at least something to watch during the All-Star break. But I also might just leave those as days off, so I can do some other things, get ahead on some other stuff. So we'll see. Let's jump into today's game. Alternate 1, T-Mobile Park, open, clear skies, Justice Sheffield. Robbie Ray will be on the mound tomorrow. Frazier and Crawford facing off against the right-handed pitcher Ty France, Mitch Haniger, Kyle Lewis. You know how we do this. Let's do this. Let's DH Haniger, and let's flip Williams into that spot. Frazier, France, Frazier. That's 3 lefties in a row. Only 2 righties in a row at any given point. Ramel Tapia. Who's that? Why is he on the team? Haggerty? Fraley. Who's not here? Dylan Moore. Evan White? Evan White? Is Evan White gone? Okay, well, we have Ramel Tapia. There's no way he has 300 at-bats. That doesn't make any sense. Nobody on the team Well, a few... What the hell? Okay. All right, that's weird. I should probably take a look at the like notifications more frequently. I think towards the end of the season, you get like a couple more players you can put on the team. We had a couple of really fast guys last season, but they can't go into the playoffs with you.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. A great night for baseball ahead on the show. It's the Toronto Blue Jays taking on
Toronto
the
at Seattle. Looking for a 2-0 series lead here in Seattle.
And now,
we'll see what we can do here. Kyle Lewis. We struggled defensively early in yesterday's game. Gave up a couple of runs in the first couple of innings. Settled down. Won a good game. 17 starts for Justice Sheffield. 13 decisions, 6 and 7 in those with a 4.25 ERA. 112 innings pitched, 134 hits given up, 35-2 strikeouts to walks. Those hits and walks factored together. 1.21 on the walks and hits per innings pitched. Bo Bichette is going to pitch or bat to start this game, and we have a Seafoam Blue taking on a Blue. Seafoam green, Seafoam regular color.
The lefty, the 1-0. And he grounds one to the right side. Frazier.
And that will get us out number 1. Hopefully we can keep the bats hot today.
The second baseman, Samad Taylor.
So is that like a...
Next, Samad Taylor.
I have to figure out how to turn the ticker off.
And that one ripped to left.
Oh no, I missed it.
Gets down. Could be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Now a relay to third.
And that's why we don't do that.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So one gone with a runner at third. So up next for Toronto, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bounce to the left side. Slings it across, but it's 1-0.
Okay, so that one obviously on me. Really, really terrible dive there. I don't usually go for those. Don't know why I thought it was a good idea there.
In there for strike 1. 2 outs. That to right. And that is that. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Blue Jays 1 and the Mariners nothing.
We fell down 1-0 yesterday. Got a good pitch to hit with Tom Murphy, and he rocked it out of the stadium for a 3-run blast. See what we can do today, taking on Ross Stripling, 17 starts, 12 decisions with a 7-5 in those decisions, a record. 3.47 on the ERA, 98.2 innings pitched with 89 hits given up, 33 walks for a whip of whatever that was, and 70-something strikeouts.
And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball.
95-mile-an-hour fastball and 90-mile-an-hour slider. 80 on the knuckle curve, 85 on the circle change. He'll start low. Ooh, and that slider is in. Been looking high. Probably should try and cheat a little bit lower.
0-2 now.
Oh my God.
Blasted it right past him.
Good Lord, that was not even fast enough. I should not have been that far behind a 92-mile-an-hour fastball.
Just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it can take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence, and it's a multi-run home run.
That's out to center field, and George makes the grab, and there's 2 down. This is Kyle Lewis.
Batting third.
Lewis, 8th best batting average in the American League. First offering misses
Way
badly
inside.
for ball 1.
So an error on my part gives up a run.
Right-hander deals.
Should have been a single, maybe a double with that speed, but
The pitch. And it is 2-1. Righty to the plate. And that one is lifted in the air. No
Not
trouble
enough
here.
on
Hooks
that.
it away
A
from
little
the
bit
out.
late and a little
That
under
is
it.
the third out of the inning.
And we get the
Nobody left for
Piddly
Seattle.
15
They trail
experience
here,
just for showing
1-0.
up. There was no reason for me to dive for that ball. It's okay to give up a hit.
New inning getting started, and it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Leading off with the
Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
Toro gloves it. Tosses across to first.
We did not throw a ton of
Quickly
pitches
one
in
away
that
the
first
second.
inning. I think we only threw 6 of them, so not that big of a deal.
Teoscar.
Thought about maybe trying to throw to home
Here's
to try and
Teoscar Hernandez.
prevent that run from crossing, but with that kind of speed, he was already there. So just
First
take
pitch
the out,
doesn't find the zone.
deal with my mistake, and
Base knock right field.
I'm amazed at his ability to pull his hands inside and actually square that baseball up. That pitch was off the plate. So tough to get the barrel to anything in there.
Randall Grichuk stands in now and lets that one go for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Hernandez leads off first with one away. Next pitch.
this is an
misses.
explosive Toronto
That
team. We
is 0-1.
lost the series in
And a foul ball.
Lost
He
the series
stays
in
alive.
Toronto, 2-1. Currently tied with them 2-2 on the season series.
Next one misses, and the count is even 2-2. To third, he dives, but he can't make the catch. To first,
That's all right.
he beats
That's
it.
all right.
Everyone's safe.
That's okay.
Back-to-back singles for him. That pretty much split
No
the
big deal.
zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make a pay.
I appreciate the diving stop. You know, it's a tough play. A little surprised we're not getting an opportunity
So
to
first
look
and
at that.
second with
But
one man gone. Here's Reese McGuire. Pitch misses inside. 1-0.
we did survive a lot of hits that we gave up against this team yesterday.
2 on, 1 out. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Hernandez coming home.
Try and
Here's the
stop
throw to the
him.
plate.
Not
In
enough.
there. He scores. And they lead by 2.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Tapped on the ground softly to short. Tosses to first. Down 2 away as they get a run across.
The bat, into the left.
So the batting order.
Was that a good decision? Probably should have gone try to go for the double play.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. That one's in there, 0-1.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real.
There we go.
First base, and he snacks it to end the inning.
Probably should have gone for the double play there. I wanted the sure out.
It's the Blue
Try and
Jays
mitigate the
3,
damage.
And the Mariners nothing.
It's okay. It's okay. We gave up a lot of hits in yesterday's game as well.
And welcome back. Now it's the DH, Mitch Haniger.
Gotta stay patient here.
Putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across. This is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
The pitch. That one missed. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind
So
the
a couple
plate.
of not great decisions here early.
Pretty standard
Obviously the
strike zone.
dive,
Sometimes
kind of the
they'll have you
big,
guessing a little bit,
the
but
big
overall,
problem. But
well-respected umpire in the
oh
league.
come on.
And he deals. And there's a strike. What about an umpire's height? How much of a role does that play in your experience and what the strike zone is like?
Yeah, I think it pushes the strike zone
Ah,
up a little
fuck.
bit, which, you know, as a former hitter, you like that. You wanted the ball up. You didn't want to have to deal with stuff down in the zone consistently.
This to center field.
Under that one.
Hernandez sizing this one up, calls it in, and there's one away. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information
Batting fifth,
supplied by teams
the
about the
second baseman,
umpires. I've been in
Adam
clubhouses where they have pictures of all four
Waiter.
guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small
Fuck.
talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
Springer there makes the catch.
Ugh.
Frazier attack.
Oh boy.
Two down.
Oh boy. Not one of these games. Please, not one of these games.
Now at the plate.
Third baseman, Abraham Toro.
First
That's inside.
offering, misses the mark.
This lineup's going to have to find a way to make him work a little harder out there on the mound. I mean, he is just mowing them down. He's settling in. You got to
Oh,
make him
fuck
uncomfortable.
me.
Maybe step out of
That
the
was a
box,
terrible
timeout,
swing.
do
All
whatever
right,
it
at least it's
takes.
1-0, 1-1 count.
And the pitch. Swings through that one for strike two.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
The wind to the pitch.
Okay,
Stays
that one's all right.
alive.
All right to be a little late on that one, or very late, I guess. That's
Next
outside.
pitch misses way outside.
That's fine. That's fine. Foul it off.
And here it comes.
Ooh, under
Swing
the
and a ball
slider.
lifted left
Under the
field.
slider, I probably should have fucking destroyed.
He's
Fuck.
got it. And that is out number 3. And 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail it here 3-0.
We are very quickly going to get bopped down to the regular veteran hitting difficulty.
Back at T-Mobile Park, on to the third inning. Now the number 2 hitter,
Leading off
Samad
with the
Taylor.
The second baseman, Samad Taylor.
And a pitch. That one fouled off.
Crawley's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
And a pitch. Swing and a pop-up. And there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Hammer, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm
Guerrero
front side,
Jr. was not in
and the
yesterday's
Reds
game.
just
Probably
continue
a
to
blessing in
carry
disguise.
through
He is
the middle of
good.
the field.
Man at first with one gone. And the batter is George Springer. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Ball and a strike. A little bit low.
2-1.
Well struck left field. That's back there. Can't get there. Base hit.
Throw the ball, please.
Lead runner holds at third. So 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Number 13.
1 away. Runners at second and third. Lourdes Gurriel Jr. will hit next. On the ground to first. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw comes in and holds the runner at third. They're
This
at the
is
corners now.
disastrous.
Still only 1 away.
What is going on?
Ready to hit right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Hernandez in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. The next offering misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And a pitch. Misses off the plate. 3-0. kicks and deals. Swing and blasts one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Well, he's ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, at the distance, but just too much hook to it.
And a base hit knocks in a run.
Back-to-back singles. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Grichuk in the box now. No balls and a strike. And now it's even up.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
And a 1-1. Now he breaks his bat. To Crawford for one. Over to first. That's two. Nicely done. 1-6-3, and that will end the inning. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Blue Jays.
A lot of broken
5
bats in
and
this
the Mariners
series.
nothing.
Jesus fucking Christ. 8 hits. We gave up 9 through like the first 3 innings
Set to the bottom
yesterday.
of the third, and now
Nothing for
Seattle,
us though.
Jake
That's the
Fraley.
problem.
Leading up for the Mariners, the left fielder,
Stripling back to work.
Fraley.
Ball 1, no strikes. Next offering is in for a strike.
That's excellent location on the fastball right there early in this game. If he can do that all game, should be a good outing for him.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. That one in for a strike, 2-2.
Just pepper on the outside of this zone. Everything's been fastball so far.
Line of the pitch. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 2-2 now. And now the count filled up 3-2. And here's a 3-2. Grabs another run. There's
Oh.
one away.
Batting 8, the catcher, Tom Murphy.
Didn't trust that he was going to go up in the zone like that. Thought he would go low or try and pepper that outside part of the zone
First
again.
offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty.
I will say the second game of the series has given me so much trouble so much trouble lately.
Just missed.
Oh
This one
no
popped
no no
up.
no
Foul
no no no
ground,
no
first
no no
base
no
side.
no no no.
Oh, he brought it back.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
On the ground to the left. Whips it across. Out number 3.
Ooh,
Mariners go
uh-oh.
finally there. It's 5-0.
Uh-oh. This is not good. What is happening right now?
Welcome back. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Reese McGuire.
Leading off for Toronto,
Pitch.
the catcher, Reese.
And first offering is
McGuire.
fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Next offering is downstairs.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
Kicks and fires. On the ground, right side. Fires over to first. One up, one down.
The batter, number 22,
We had a lot of pitches thrown in the first 4 innings of yesterday's game as
So
well.
digging in, number 22.
But a real
He's
key
someone that you
stretch
might not
between innings
describe as
5,
having
6, and
elite
7,
level
where they were
speed,
1,
but
2, 3
he can
innings with
absolutely
very
move,
minimal
and it is
pitches.
a factor in his game. First
save
pitch,
some of the
and that's
bullpen. We
for a
brought in
strike.
Swanson
Look, this guy's
and
definitely a plus runner, but what I love about him is that he
Munoz.
goes all out every single time, never takes a break. It's guys like that, even though they don't have the elite speed, the fact that they're consistent with it, they make moves on the base paths.
Next pitch is inside, and that's ball one. And now the lefty. And down on strikes.
I don't have the location at all today.
Tough call for the hitter.
No
The pitcher will
location.
take that all day long. Not quite in the strike zone, but he found a spot that the umpire is going to, at least for now, allow him to get that.
Lays out, but he can't squeeze it to first, and he beats it. So 2 down, and next for Toronto, Savant Taylor. 1 for 2 in the game. He tripled and scored in the first. Here's 0-1. Bichette goes. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Really good jump there by Bichette.
With the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
On to France, and that is that. Blue Jays held in check, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Back here at the ballpark, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the fourth, Dom Thompson-Williams.
The right fielder, Dom
Kawhi to kick the pitch.
Williams.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Snags it on the run. And a quick out, number 1.
The batter, number 3.
And stepping in for the Mariners, J.P. Crawford.
J.P. Crawford.
Oh, God. He's really liking the outside part of the zone, especially against lefty hitters.
Next
Of course, that one was. Of course, as soon as I said that, it was back inside.
And the 0-2. And
That one's
ball
low.
1. Right-hander kicks, deals. Upstairs. Righty delivers. That one drifts inside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And there's ball 4.
Bo, do you think you could draw walk
Okay,
in the
we
bigs
can
if we gave you
we
enough
can battle
bats?
back in
That's
this.
a good question.
We can settle down in the pitching.
I think that if they gave the pitcher a full scouting report on me, yes, I think I could draw a walk. Lewis batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Dives, and he can't hang on. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's
It looked like it hit him right in the face. Okay, so we get a walk. We got a runner on board.
Mitch Haniger. Good power. Not great in the OBP department. First pitch, and he just misses.
So we get a walk. We got a hit. Blown up a perfect game. Blown up a no-hitter.
And the right-hander deals.
It's
That
inside.
misses the zone. Ball 2. And that's down and away. In for a strike.
Okay,
Now
I'll take that
3-1.
one.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very
Really
effective
wants to
try
just
keep
pitch
it
low
on
in the
course.
zone.
Here comes the pitch. Good plate
There we
appearance
go.
there. Able to take the walk.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
The second baseman,
Here's Adam Frazier.
Adam Frazier.
First offering and it just misses.
A little
There's an
surprised at that one.
opportunity. If you're gonna get back in
He's
this
been
game,
going
you
out
have to
here
take
with
advantage of the
lefty
situation.
hitters.
This feels like their chance.
And the righty deals.
Ooh,
Swing
ooh,
and a miss,
yeah.
strike one.
Really, really bad.
Left-hand hitter waits. To the right side. Boots it. He doesn't have a throw, and a run is in to score. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. Pitcher gets to the bag for the out. And now, Abraham Toro. And the first
Way outside.
offering is not close.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
The 1-0.
Ooh,
Foul.
no. No, 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 no. Roll foul, roll foul, roll foul. Okay, all right.
Picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. Here's a 1-2.
It's outside.
Lewis on third. Haniger on at second with 2 down. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move.
What?
And a swing
I
and a miss.
what?
And that's that. On to the top of the 5th we go.
Did I hit LT, I guess, on accident. What a disaster this game is being. What the fuck? I must have accidentally pulled LT at some point and I just didn't realize it.
Vladimir Guerrero
Leading
Jr.
off for the Blue Jays,
The pitch.
the first baseman, Vladimir
Clips the
Guerrero
corner. It's
Jr.
0-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait till the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1-2 now. Line drive. And Guerrero is set down. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 4.
George Springer
George.
next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. That one ripped. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone.
Damn, that sucks.
George Springer.
I mean, I guess if we're gonna lose, we're just gonna get blown the fuck out. Like,
It's 6-1.
this is why I didn't want to get into a shootout yesterday, where it's just like, I don't have the offensive consistency to be at
He's got
that level.
nightmares about that pitch. Perfect execution. It's not supposed to produce that result. He got hurt by a really good one there, but even a better swing at the plate.
Here's Gurriel.
Now batting, the third baseman.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Gurriel.
Good fucking lord.
That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Man at first,
Now batting,
Teoscar
right
Hernandez.
fielder.
Next up for the Blue Jays.
Hernandez.
First pitch, not close.
Getting so annoyed. I'm getting so annoyed.
And here it comes.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
And that one hit to first. Slides, but it gets by him. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away. Randall Grichuk now.
Randall Grichuk.
And that one fouled off.
That sinker is
Gurriel,
not
the lead runner at second. Hernandez at first. 1 gone.
where I want it to be at all. Fuck. A little further toward the outside.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout.
That's the
And
worst
there's
pitch I've
2
thrown.
away.
What a disgusting ugly,
Here's the catcher,
disgusting
Reese
pitch.
McGuire.
Now batting, the catcher, Reese.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Fucking God.
First and second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-2. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That's got a chance. Gone. So he just clears the wall, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-1.
Well, I'll go ahead and just throw these in the bin down here. And,
the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Number 22 in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 0-1 down. And a foul ball.
a 2-out, 3-run home run.
I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this. But, yeah, you definitely expected to see some offense coming up.
But the long ball was working in this
Oh, we
inning.
gave up 2 home
Not
runs in that
once,
inning.
but twice. And this is now a 9-1 ball game.
They have 13 hits.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for Seattle, Jake
Leading
Fraley.
up for the Mariners,
The wind and
the
the pitch.
left fielder, Jake.
Foul ball.
Well, you know what? We can go ahead and put...
The 0-1. There's a strike.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some guys. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse, go after hitters and get quick outs. Just overmatched on that fastball right.
The catcher, number 2, John Murphy.
I mean, who cares?
Murphy, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And he deals. To the right
It does
side.
suck, though. You know, we get the 1 run.
Throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a
Got the
nice
1 run
job
on the
of
board.
keeping
Cut it
the
to 5-1.
ball out of the air.
Didn't probably cash in as much as I should have in that bases loaded scenario, but hey, push one across, no big deal. And then just immediately give that up. Like, just immediately it's like, okay, it's still a 5-run deficit, and now it's an 8-run deficit with a 2-run or a 3-run 2-out home run.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
That's one of those swing now before the pitchers even let go of the baseball.
Oof, that knuckle curve is slow.
Next offering is way upstairs.
So we'll bring in Mishevitz or Miskovitz. I can't ever remember how to pronounce his name.
On. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Back to the top of the lineup, Dom Thompson Williams. Up next for the Mariners.
Williams.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Kicks and deals.
Ooh, that was a bad swing. Really, really bad swing.
That is the inning.
Oh my
Mariners
God.
leave 1. They trail it big. It's 9-1. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Anthony Misevich. Hasn't pitched in a while. He's had the last 5 days off.
Oh, he's had a lot longer than just the last 5 days off.
Middle innings, and you get a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Back in Seattle, top 6.
Oops.
And now,
He actually wanted a
Bichette.
cutter, but that's
And the
all right.
pitch.
The shortstop.
There's a strike.
Calling it bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And now the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's one down.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Crawford throws to first in time. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. next up for the Blue Jays. Slapped foul. The 0-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. On to
Okay,
France.
not a terrible,
2-3-4 due up in the home half of the 6th. Jays
not a terrible
9,
inning there.
The Mariners 1.
Man, this game got out of hand so quickly. 2-out hits have been a problem throughout the series. I have been able to work my way out of some jams here and there, but I don't know. I guess I just got too cute with that four-seam fastball inside. He recognized it.
Line to the pitch. Now a pop-up on the infield. Gurriel.
And I'm making things worse for myself offensively, just not swinging where I need to swing and when I need to swing. And
Underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Lewis.
So up next, Kyle Lewis. And he swings and misses, and it's nothing at
yeah,
all.
Looks like
knuckle
he went up
curve,
there
huh?
guessing on the first pitch and was going to sell out to it. Didn't make any contact though.
Next off.
I did a much better
Here's
job in
Gallo.
yesterday's
Moving
game
into the
of.
Blue Jays bullpen, Bowden Francis
I was seeing the ball
getting
much
ready to
better.
go. De Leon warming up as well. Swing and a miss, and the count 1-2.
Everything's
Man, he
fucking
really
low.
sells the
God
changeup
damn it.
with that arm action.
Next offering misses. The count now 2-2. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets the out. 2 down after the strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Mitch Haniger. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next one misses, and the count is 1-1. And the pitch. That's a hit. And that
There we go.
extends the inning.
Got a pitch that was just a little more elevated and actually able to do something with it.
Solid swing from start
Now
to
batting,
end. On
second
time with
baseman,
everything. Really good
Adam
balance. Nice extension.
Frazier.
And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Runner at first with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier. And that's in there for strike 1.
Come on, man.
Righty to the plate. Swing and a ball popped up. And it drops in. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits. They stopped the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Now batting. Third
So 2
baseman,
on with 2 away.
Abraham
And now it's switch hitting third baseman
Toro.
Abraham Toro. Next offering is down
Low.
low. And it's 1-0. Next offering is in for a strike. Two on, two outs. And that one lifted in the air center field. Springer on the move. Brings it in for the third out. Mariners leave a couple. They trail it big. It's 9-1.
Seven hits for the combined next three hitters.
Top of inning number 7. Here's George Springer to start it off. And a pitch.
The center fielder, George.
That one misses.
Really?
And that is ball 1. The wind of the pitch. And it's fouled away.
Too fast. Okay.
The 1-1. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Kicks and fires. Up the middle. Frazier picks it up. Over to first. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th.
The third baseman, number 13, Lourdes Gurriel.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. That one's in there, 0-1. The pitch. Gurriel gets a piece. 0-2 now. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And gone! Lourdes Gurriel Jr.
Oh my God.
His
What the fuck is
of the
happening
year.
right now?
It's 10-1.
Holy shit. I mean, that one is definitely a case of way too many fastballs in a row.
High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to. But he stays tall, his top hand works extremely well, and he absolutely
Now batting,
clobbered it.
right fielder.
And now Teoscar Hernandez on the ground right side. And there's a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
I am shocked
Two consecutive
that the difficulty
base
has not
hits
been
for
dropped
these guys
yet.
here. When you can turn a ball
And this is
around,
where it gets a little frustrating. Like, clearly I am not playing very well.
if he elevates that a
And,
little
you know,
bit
maybe
more,
it's just a
he's
case
outta
of
here.
facing another really good team or whatever, but,
Now, Randall Gritchen.
like, the game really likes to bump you up when you do well, and then it takes a long time
Well, there's 2 away.
to go the other way.
The batter, the catcher,
Reese McGuire next up for the Blue Jays.
McGuire.
In the air, left field. A little bloop single.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one.
Now
Just a
back.
bloop hit behind
Number
third right
22.
there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Top of the zone for a called strike. Popped up left side. Crawford under it. And puts the squeeze on that. And that will end the inning. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 10-1.
Man, this game got out of hand so quickly.
We're back in
It
the
was
pitch
such
here.
a
Bottom of the
perfect
7th.
combination
Both
of
Francis. And a
really
healthy
rough
sized lead for him
defense
to go
and
to
poor
work with.
decision making early. Obviously, should not have dove for that ball in the first inning. Just there's nothing wrong with being
Bottom of the inning and stepping in for the
Like-
Mariners, Jake Fraley.
Leading up for the
And still
Mariners.
looking.
There's
for
nothing
that
wrong with
hit
being
to keep this
cautious
streak
in that
going,
scenario
and this might be
and
the
going
shot
like,
to
hey,
play.
I'm not going to worry about it. We'll give up the hit. No big deal. That's why I don't typically go for those. I don't want to make it worse. They scored on that. Obviously should have gone for the double play.
Ball 1, no strikes.
I don't know. It was a couple of early decisions and a real lack of offense here.
Right-handed reliever.
and a lack of offense that
So a man on
put us in
base
a
to start
real
the
bad
inning.
hole early, and then it's just gotten worse.
That's a gift
Up
from
next for
above.
Seattle.
Hitless through the
The catcher,
entire game, gets the benefit of extra innings.
Murphy.
and
There's
the
not
hitting
extra
streak
innings.
lives
What the
on.
fuck are you talking about?
Luke, sometimes that's just what it takes. I mean, you're going to need some luck at some point when you've got a streak going like he has. And whether it's an extra at bat or an infield hit, bloop, whatever, you're going to need a break or two along the way.
Now it's Tom Murphy. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there. But you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, and he got him. 1 away.
Well, that pitch wasn't even close to being a strike, and that just goes to show you how
The first
defensive
baseman,
hitters
number
can become
23.
when they're up against an 0-2 count. You're just hoping for a mistake somewhere near the zone that you can get the bat to, but right there, he was clearly anxious. He was swinging when the ball left the hand.
Springer returns it to the
Really
infield,
rough. That was
and the
him.
runner holds at third.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was
batter,
ready to swing it on
the
the
right
first
fielder.
pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really
Williams.
good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Now it's going to be Dom Thompson Williams.
Ooh,
Swings through that one. 0-1.
really?
Left-hand batter waits. Base hit and a run in to score.
Well, hey, got Fraley on, got him across, got
Right there does a great job of staying in the
Dom
big part
Thompson
of the
Williams.
field,
His
and there are a
hitting
lot
streak
of
should stay
hits
alive
there.
here.
J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit for the 4th time tonight.
The batter, number 3, shortstop, J.P. Crawford.
That one lifted to left. Number 22 should have this one 2 away now.
The center fielder, number 1.
So first and second with 2 outs. Here's the center fielder, Kyle Lewis. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. In there for strike 1. Two outs. Swing and a
Ooh,
miss.
stop
Looked
it.
off balance that
No.
time.
Not a swing you want to
Fucking
watch again.
God.
The pitch. And now 1 and 2.
This hitter's been seeing good velocity in the at-bat. He's kind of set up for that changeup. He hasn't seen it yet. Looks just like a fastball out of the hand.
On the ground. Taylor collects it. They take the force out. Inning over. 8th inning coming up. It's the Blue Jays 10 and the Mariners 2.
Jesus. Oh, man. I would like to move on from this game as quickly as possible. 16 hits we've given up to the Toronto Blue Jays. 10 runs across.
And welcome back. We're at the top of the 8th. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
Leading off for Toronto, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
The pitch. And a foul ball. And now the lefty. Strike 2.
Down 0-2.
Here comes a pitch. Rolled over to third. And Bichette is retired.
Now batting, the second baseman, Samad Taylor.
Samad Taylor digs in now. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. 0-1. This one high in the air to left center.
A little surprised they gave me Lewis,
Racing over
but
to
that's
make
all
the
right.
catch.
Now batting, the first baseman,
2 outs, base is empty. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. This guy has turned into a beast. Next pitch downstairs. Ball 1. Out towards right center field. Thompson Williams drifts towards it, makes the play, and it's out number 3. Down in order go the Blue Jays. And the lead stays at 8. It's 10-2. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. In now is the Mariners DH, Mitch Haniger.
Leading up for the Mariners, the designated hitter, Mitch Haniger.
The right-hander back to work. There's a swing and a drive. That one is gone.
Hey, Haniger. Haniger with a solo shot.
Sends it out. His 33rd homer of the year, and they close the gap. It's 10-3.
He's been living up in that zone. I took a chance. He's giving me what I want to see, which are fastballs up in the zone.
When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly,
Thought I might have gotten robbed there.
Velocity, he was all over that fastball.
And up next for Seattle, Adam Frazier.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Ooh,
To
that
the right
was
side.
yeah,
Frazier.
really
Gets it out
terrible.
of zone.
Really, really
One
terrible.
gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now
Abraham
batting,
Toro
third baseman,
getting ready to hit.
Abraham Toro.
And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1. Now 1-1. Here's a 1-1. Fouled off. He was late. And the righty deals. Hit weakly on the ground. Bichette picks it up to first. Got him.
Good fastball in on the hands, makes the swing a little defensive, jammed him up right there.
Now batting,
Jake Fraley
left fielder,
up next for the Mariners.
Fraley.
And he
Ooh, got me with that
swings and
changeup.
misses at the initial offering. And a pitch. Good eye right there. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Of course, as soon as I said he's living up in the zone.
Swing
Oh
and a
my
miss,
God, he blew that
struck
right
out.
by me.
Third out. The Mariners pick up.
I wasn't
a run
looking for it.
thanks to
Ah,
this
fucking
solo homer.
Christ.
And it is
He was
now
up in the zone,
10-3.
like, and whatever. Whatever. Just gonna move on from it. Don't worry about it.
Back at T-Mobile Park, all set to start the 9th in this one. Here's George Springer.
The center fielder, number 4.
First offering, misses the mark. And he deals. Swing and a line drive caught.
The third
Down to third baseman, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a ball hammered left field. And it's off the wall. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Hernandez.
That's a
The next
fucking
hit
strike,
takes
dude.
ball
Come
one.
on. Where are your eyes?
Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1. Just missed. Man at second. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. Into third now. So runners at the corners and 1 out.
Come on.
Seems
Come
like
on.
he got exactly what he was
Now batting.
looking for right there.
The
Just a
designated
cookie.
Fucking
down the
cutter
middle.
was not where I
Those are the
wanted it
ones
at
you dream
all.
about. Once in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Gritchick, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. Gurriel, the runner at third. Hernandez over at first with 1 away. Stays alive. stride, takes it in for the out. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
J.P. Crawford with a couple of nice defensive plays in this outing, or this inning, excuse me, I should say. Appreciate
Reese
that.
McGuire next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch.
That is a
misses.
fucking strike. Where are your eyes, dude? Come on, man.
Kicks and deals. Ripped on a line. Fraley
Okay.
makes the catch, and that'll do it. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of
So
inning
thanks to
number 9.
Mishevitz or
The Blue
Miskovitz.
Jays 10, and
I
the
can never remember how to
Mariners 3.
pronounce it. I apologize. Came in through 4 innings of
Welcome
did
back.
4
So
innings of work
bottom
there.
the 9th, and here's the catcher, Tom Murphy.
Leading up for the Mariners, the catcher,
A
Tom
wind in the pitch.
Murphy.
And first offering is fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike. 0-2 now. In the air, right field. Hernandez pulls it down, and there's one down.
Now batting, first
So
baseman,
digging in, Ty France. Good contact guy, good defender. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The other way, and that's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
And now Dom Thompson-Williams.
Ooh, got me with the
Went
changeup.
through that one.
I went for it. I thought he would go. I was hoping he would go the 4-seam up in the zone.
To short, could
Like
be
that.
2.
Damn it.
Fires
I mean, that was a
second.
2-seam, but
And it's a double play to end the ball game.
Well, I'm not sure if he expected to get 9 outs in this one, but he had the gas in the tank to get it done. Kind of a throwback save for this guy today, but helps the team get the win. As you can see, they're
there's
pretty
no
happy
way
about
that
it,
that
and
counts
they're
as a
celebrating
save.
his performance
No
in this
fucking
one.
way that
Final
counts as a
score
save.
here today, 10-3.
How did that count as a save? What the fuck?
Outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Wow. Okay, well, I'm going to move on as quickly as possible from this game as we take a look at the highlights. We're not going to have a lot of them here. 10-3 the final. That was a kind of the nail in the coffin. How many home runs did we give up today? Like 3 or 4? Maybe 4 or 5? Did get Haniger on the board with a home run, solo blast. Gave up 18 hits. 10 of those came across for runs, which is unfortunate. Really quickly, I know I've talked about it a little bit, but really quickly, poor decision making in the first and the second inning that kind of let that lead balloon a little bit more than it should have. Obviously, should not have tried to go for the dive in the first inning. Should have gone for the double play in the second inning to try and negate at least one of those runs and try and keep it down to a 1 or 2 run deficit. But I don't know that it really would have mattered because I don't feel like I ever got really into a good flow with Sheffield, who gets the loss today. He gave up 13 hits in 5 innings, 2 strikeouts, no walks, 9 earned runs on his line today. So I don't have a ton of confidence that I would have been able to win this game, but I could have been more competitive in it for sure. The 4-run fifth really didn't help. Lourdes Gurriel Jr., he is your player of the game. He was 4 for 5 with a home run, a double, 2 ribbies, scored twice. Reese McGuire was 3 for 5 with a home run. He had 4 ribbies and scored once. I think he had that 3-run home run in the 5th inning, if I remember correctly. That was like the most damning home run, was that home run with 2 outs. It was still it was a 6-1 game at that point. We're out of it, but like not too far out, whatever. George Springer was 2 for 5 with a home run, a double. Doc and a ribby, scored twice. Teoscar Hernandez was 5 for 5 with a ribby and scored twice. Haniger was 2 for 3 with a home run, a ribby, and a run. Ty France was 3 for 4. Adam Frazier 1 for 4, so 2, 3, 1. That's 6 For some reason, Crawford's on there at 0-3. I think Fraley and Dom T. Williams accounted for hits as well. But yeah, this one we'll move on from real quick. Ross Stripling gets the win. 6 innings pitched, 4 hits, 4 strikeouts, 2 walks, 1 earned. Bowden Francis somehow gets a save in this scenario. Not really sure how that works, because I think as close as it got was 5 runs. But whatever. Somehow my connection to the show's been lost. Cool. Your online XP system sucks, because I lose those a lot. We will advance. We will fix those lineups for you, and I will find my mouse and mute that. Kevin Gossman is going to be on the mound tomorrow, 6-7 with a 2.44 ERA, taking on Robbie Ray, 10-3 with a 2.10 ERA. Don't know if the difficulty dropped on the pitching side. It did on the hitting side, but game 2s recently have been really, really rough. The 10-3 loss there. We did win the second game against San Diego, which is a bit of a surprise. But you can see that Oakland game right above today's game, excuse me. 3-2 loss. That was god-awful. 12 hits, 2 runs. Disgusting. Going back, the Baltimore loss. That was game number 2. We lost the second game against Los Angeles 4-1. I don't know what it is about game number 2, but it has been trouble. I mean, even going back 4-3 to Minnesota. Whew. But that's okay. That is all right. I'm sure his ERA is going to go up a bit, almost to 5. That was a really bad outing with Justice Sheffield. I didn't want to damage the bullpen. It was a perfect storm of poor decision making on defense and terrible offense that I fell out of it pretty early. And I didn't feel like I was going to be able to get back into it. So it didn't feel necessary or worthwhile to me to run the bullpen ragged in a 5-run game. Somehow, Miskovitz came out, actually performed pretty well, did give up a home run, but at that point the game was well out of hand anyway. So anyway, I promise I am done talking about it. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more content, we'll see you tomorrow. You can get baseball every day at 7 p.m. I mixed up about 3 things right there. Let me start over. If you would like more baseball content, every day, 7 p.m. Pacific time, you can catch a game of Mariners baseball. Please be sure to scroll down, subscribe, ring that bell. That way you're notified when I post brand new videos. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's game. Maybe you're a Toronto fan and you loved watching them just beat the fucking shit out of me. I don't know. We'll see you tomorrow. Hopefully get on the winning side of things as the Mariners continue their series against the Toronto Blue Jays. Good sports, and go Mariners.